Hello everyone, welcome. Make sure my mic volume is correct. It's a little hot. Hello everybody, welcome. There we go, that should be good. Hello everyone, this is Bloodberry Tart. I'm very excited to be back with Outlast. We're playing Whistleblower today, I'm very excited about it. I really like the villain, one of the villains of Whistleblower. The Groom is like one of my favorite slashers from like any piece of media, so I'm really excited. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And of course, I need to give a shout out to the people who did the Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship while we were off stream. Super appreciate it. We hit our next goal and everything, and it is a huge help financially for the stream. Thank you guys so much. That's over now, but I super appreciate those of you who chipped in for it. Thanks so much. All right, let's let everyone know. Oh, RBI! Yeah, the raid money is always very much appreciated. So those of you who did that, I do appreciate it. Just launch up my "We Are Live" text that I'm supposed to do, before I go live, but sometimes I'm running late. Anime Traumatics, hello, welcome. How are you? All right. Howdy, hello. We are indeed live. Hello, Crowbot Rock. In Hinge, yes, we are. I'm very excited. This is gonna be a good one. I really like Outlast Whistleblower. I think Outlast Whistleblower is like a pretty significant jump over the quality of Outlast. And I already think Outlast aged just fine. But I think that the Groom is just such a good slasher. Oh, I spelled Twitch TV wrong. That sounds like me. Ah, so I did. I know like where I stream kind of. Yeah, exactly. Don't put it in the paper that I'm wrong. Whistleblower is so good. It's just so great. I love it. It's like one of my favorite pieces of horror media. Oh, thank you, Crowbot Rock. Yeah, I wanted to wear, I thought it was like a pretty dress and lipstick kind of day. We are getting wifed up in this one. Yeah, I would do. If which TV was a real site, I think I do very well on it. You guys, you gotta wait. Soon this room is like, I'm taking some of the, I'm taking the, some of that raid money and I'm turning it into like redoing stream room behind me so that it looks like an old spooky house. I'm really excited about it. We'll see how it goes. It's my first attempt at something like that, but I think it'll be fun. Just like a huge deck. Yeah, that'd be great. That actually would be better to read tarot on the stream because it'd be easier for you guys to see the cards. Booster Adam, hello. So card decides the novelty. Whenever I think I see those novelty checks, I just think of the part in Disco Elysium where you start working for the like slimy union guy, like union boss, who is like very he might turn out to be a good guy, but his demeanor is like very obviously slimy guy, and you like try to be discreet about it, but he keeps paying you in giant novelty checks. So that, like, you can't be discreet about working for him. Good snack. Yeah, I'm stuffing a little bit of a protein bar. I have, you know, a standard balanced dinner here. I have a Coors Light and a protein bar. You know how it is. There we go. There's my controller. Very high. Yeah, just crank it all up. Very high. Streamer chow. Yeah, precisely. I'm trying to eat more snacks before and during stream because I would say that, like, when I end the stream early, probably like 85% of the time I've ever ended the stream early, it's because I got too hungry on stream and there wasn't anything I could just grab to eat. Peanut Press, thank you. I have new glasses coming soon. I'm very excited about them. But these are still like, these are my usual ones. These are like the best frames I've ever owned though, so I'll be honest, there's a good chance that I might just like buy an identical pair of these like a week or two after I get my new glasses. Just like, I wish I still had those. Okay, well, hello. How are you? Alright, I'm gonna give 2 more minutes for people to show up, and then at 10 we'll kick into it, so, you know, a fair amount of people catch the beginning. Adeline, hello! Show stuffed animal. Oh, I don't have one up here right now, but I do have this little guy. I got him recently, and I really love him very, very much. I have a Kirby now, and he lives on my desk, and he cheers me on when I do my little stream, so I don't get too scared. Also, you can see his pop star, star is being chroma keyed out by my green screen chroma key, which is why it's that color. It's actually yellow. Giant hamster bottle with that would be great. I would love to have a giant hamster bottle. This is like when I was checking the rules on Twitch to see if it was against the rules to stream from inside a giant dog cage. My green screen is not yellow, but my green screen settings sometimes catch some of the yellow a little bit. Yeah, Alice, that's true. Huh. So Whistleblower is not included with this. I have to download it. They tricked me. That's okay, because I'll do it because it's only $1. But we'll just stick around on YouTube or something until we start. I'll be right back. Very well, Pixel Pixie. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. I realized it didn't come down, despite being on the menu and saying, you know, oh, you want to play Outlast? I'm like, yeah, I would love to play Outlast. Not an option. Sorry. But, I have it downloading and it's already halfway done, so we'll be starting in like 2 or 3 minutes. How is everybody? How was everyone's... I hope everyone had a safe holiday. I understand that was not for the Americans in the audience, it was not the safest holiday, but I hope everyone had a good one. We got to use my fancy new, my roommate's fancy new grill that looks like an Among Us guy. It's so nice. And Trots, thank you. I wanted to wear something. Felt like it was like, I hadn't done red lipstick in a while, and if I was really gonna do red lipstick, I was like, I want to wear the, you know, the crushed velvet dress and whatnot. Dooku with the 11-month resub. It's been a long road. It certainly has. Thank you so much. Is it ever safe in the States? No, not particularly. There were 2 mass shootings yesterday alone. Or not yesterday, 4th of July alone. But anyway, back to positive stuff. Entrots with the 8-month resub. Let's do this. There you go. I turn the volume up a little bit for you guys. Hard day for the puppy girls. Yeah, no kidding. Raise your hand if you barked at the fireworks.
Open those eyes. You don't have to wake up. but open your eyes. What's the matter? Somebody hit you? Here. Let me help.
Most normal U.S. doctor.
You getting these alerts?
Kind of busy here.
It sounds like real trouble. At the engine, they said Hope made a lateral ascension.
Pretty hope. They're not happy about it?
No.
Shit. Shit. Come on.
Brundle Girl, I really like this game. I haven't played it in a long time, but I remember really enjoying it, and we played Outlast, the vanilla Outlast, recently, and I loved it just as much as I remembered, so I figured, why not hop into this one? So you start off typing out the email that you read at the beginning of the other game. You're the guy who emailed the protagonist of the other game. You are the whistleblower, hence the name. He sells seashells. He sells seashells. Hello, welcome. Press X to send email, yeah. Yeah, we play as John Whistleblower in this one. No, I just jacking off back here.
Park? They've paged for you 3 times already. There's something urgent at the engine.
All right, man.
What are you doing in here anyway? I thought you were just a software.
I pounded off.
Report to morphogenic engine monitoring immediately.
All right. Refresh myself on these controls. That's run. That's open a door. That's probably all I need to know.
We're not being given enough information to trust Wernicke's predictions.
Yeah, wow.
I just want to know
Fucking
where
Matrix
this
This is like what someone from Hackers would wear. This whiffs ass. All right. Anyway, I shouldn't get distracted. We have plot to do.
Park, aren't you?
I am.
Why weren't you answering the page? I'll tell them you're incoming.
Yeah, truly dripped out, right?
Christ, Wayland, hurry up. They're waiting on you.
Pressed Y to CC other journal. Yeah, I mean, the fact that we sent it to just one guy's a little insane.
Cutting it close. Next patient's incoming in arterial spin. Still dark. We need you at the front terminal.
But I guess maybe he's thinking he wants someone to get here and investigate before they can clean it up. I don't know.
Ah, fuck's sake. They've got Gluskin out of his cell. Page him again. We need this Park guy.
Oh, they got Gluskin out of his cell. Gluskin is the groom.
You're gonna have to ride the Eagles normal. Go closer this time. We've never had a
Do I need to sit? I notice this chair is flashing. Do I have to, is there a sit in chair prompt? Oh, okay.
Finally.
Do tweets. There we go.
Functional imaging interface isn't talking to the ASL. We got a patient 30 seconds out and we're blind inside his head.
call into the chamber.
You can tell that the character we're playing as is good at his job because of how he's dressed. He's in like jeans and sneakers. They wouldn't let us dress like that if we were not good at our job. At a place like this, they like have to tolerate our behavior. Opening the Half-Life 1 ass game. Half-Life 1 fans seeing their second laboratory.
Still dark.
You're doubting our friend, Mr. Wayland Park? Which I consider more than unkind to his programming skill and considerable dedication to the Murdoch Corporation.
That's right.
Fuck me, they're bringing him in.
No, not again. No.
Karin, hello, welcome.
Help me! Don't let them do this! Don't let them! You! I know you can stop this!
Hey, calm yourself. This is a high security...
It's all right, Agent. Mr. Park was just surprised. I'm sure he's still calm and eager to finish his work. Take your seat.
That,
Quickly, Mr. Park.
we'll get acquainted with that guy.
The fusion monitoring is not active when we put him in the engine. 5 seconds. 4, 3.
Let's get this bad boy in the engine.
Arterial spin labeling is back online.
Good thing.
Positioning.
Man, is tubes in the mouth necessary?
You're finished, Mr. Wayland Park. You can leave. Don't expect anything but honesty in my review of your performance.
Sure, hold on. They only give me categoric 25 million cell deaths per minute.
Adeline, that's probably a great job, being the person who designs, like, the fake UIs for, like, Resident Evil labs. That sounds like a blast. Just make them all run on Microsoft SAM.
Eyes on the floor, 1 foot in front of the other until you're back in your
You need to exit the room, sir.
Oh, I sorry, I was dicking off and fucking around. So sorry, sir. Yeah, you're like the IT guy, basically. You're like you're one of the like programmers associated with the project. We're basically MK. Go back in my little lab.
Somebody's been telling stories outside of class.
On the floor! Down! Hands where I can see them!
Mr. Wayland Park. Consulting contract 8208.
Software engineer, that's what we do.
Software engineer with a level 3 security clearance. Graduated cum laude from Berkeley, but still somehow not smart enough to realize that the last thing a fly ought to do in a spider's web is wiggle. Somehow dumb enough to think that a borrowed laptop, onion router, and firewall patch would be enough to fool the world's leading supplier of biometric security. Stupid, Mr. Park. More than stupid. In fact, that was crazy. I'm afraid we're going to have you committed. Mr. Park, will you willingly submit to forced confinement? Did you hear that, Agent?
He said yes, Mr. Blair.
Great. Oh, and did I just hear Mr. Wayland Park volunteer for the morphogenic engine program?
Well, that's what I heard, Mr. Blair.
That was brave indeed, Wayland. The Murkoff Corporation and the onward march of science both appreciate your bravery and sacrifice. Maybe you could administer Mr. Park here a light anesthetic.
Gladly.
Is that the guy who voices Arcade Ganon? I'm not sure. I've only ever played the console versions of Zelda. Ah, I see Tess left her Nightbot timers on. Oh, Morrison, I know. I was doing a bit. I knew Arcade Ganon is. He's the nerd. He's the nerdy guy you can romance in New Vegas. All right. And we're back. Yeah, I was just being obtuse. All right. Now the fuck what? There's gotta be a way to get out of here, obviously.
Pretty flower! Fucking. I'll open you up. Open you up and show you. Her. You wait right there.
What the fuck? The fucking wall rider's here? What do you want me to do about that? Is this open? Yes, okay, thank God. Ooh. Battery. Alright, well maybe the wall rider's dematerialized. Unlike the other killers, he'll just disappear sometimes, so it's worth checking. Alright, let's look into it. Yeah, it's Outlast in time, that's right, baby. God. This shit looks like a scene from Crossed. Alright, let's get through here. Let's get out of here. Ah! That's fine. Ooh, a battery. What a bargain. Oh, bye. Oh yeah, Quatoria, anything that happens to the doctors here is justified. I think that's fair. I liked how many people you see being violent to judges, or not judges, to guards or doctors here who will not hurt the protagonist. I like that, because it's like, a lot of these guys aren't like murderous psychos. They're just like people who have been tortured by like evil eugenic science for a long time. Hi.
Come to join our therapy session?
Yeah.
Here, take the blade. Dig around in our friend here. Get a little red on your hands. It's always healthy to express yourself. You keep it bottled up too long and you might do something you regret. No. You're one of those. Too good for the likes of us. Think you're different? Something special? There are no observers here. Now, get the fuck out of here before I change my mind.
Oh, I mean, Quatoria, we have, you know, not to be too much of a spoiler, we've already met the groom, and he was not the groom. Suffice to say.
Where the fuck are you trying to go?
Ah!
Come back here!
Go. Shit. There. Ah, I got stuck on an environmental object. There we go. Whew. You know, yeah, well, you wouldn't know, he's the groom yet. He's just a guy.
We get out of here through reception, and then Merc Tactical will clean it up.
If we get here in time, we need help now. If we get them on the radio, the National Guard could be here within...
We don't even know the radio works.
It's shortwave. If the prison's got electricity, they've got signal, and the lights are on.
You gotta shoot him in the head.
Yeah, I noticed. We need to get to that radio.
Outside help doesn't come without outside attention. You want responsibility for every legally shaky thing you did on the Mercom Company payroll? I know I don't.
It's too late to worry about that. This just has to stop.
You're scared. You're not thinking straight. Let me make something clear. You try to radio outside for help. I'm gonna give you a whole new something to be scared of.
Are you threatening me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's the whole thing I'm doing. Also, Blitz, hello. MK, hello. We're playing as an IT person in this. You can let us know if this is what it's really like or not. Oh, hey. What's up, man? Oh, you just want to leave too? Okay, let's get out of here, man. Oh, are you waiting to move it back, maybe? Okay, that could be that. Well, see ya. But yeah, I like that there's a lot of patients like that who are not violent. It's not like, it's less like, ooh, look how evil all these crazy people are. It's more like, you know, look, this evil fucking eugenics devil machine has turned people into monsters, and most of these guys are just guys. Something bad. Is that... You know, maybe he's fine. Maybe he was like this before. We don't know. Does it look like inside Tessa's computer? Oh yeah, I believe it.
Help me, please. I'm a doctor. I need to get home to my... You're not security. I'm a patient like you. Stole these things from a dead body, I think.
Craven.
You gotta get me out of here. Please, just push the button. Open the door. We can get out of here together.
Something tells me that you get, like, absolutely destroyed when I press this button. Any batteries in here first, though? Well, I'm not going to open the airlock until I've looked around first. I'm going to check down this hallway. This door locked? How about you? Alright. Doctor! I like how he's holding him like the way you would hold somebody if they, like, you were holding them by their hair. But he doesn't have any hair, he's just like holding him like a bowling ball. Why do I keep the camera to my face? I keep it to my face usually because the battery only drains when you have the night vision on. And you can only flick the night vision on with one button if you have the camera up. If you don't have the camera up and you end up in an encounter, you gotta be like, alright, I gotta flip this up and then I gotta turn this, you know, it's like a lot more, it's a much more complex command. So I usually just keep it up. But that's just me. Ah! Whew. Say no more. Where did I go? Where did I go? Where did he go? Through here, maybe? Fuck. Locked. Thank you, there's very space to look at that beautiful mug. Thank you. I was tweeting about the groom today because I'm excited to stream this. And I was tweeting about, somebody responded to me and was like, you know, this groom guy sounds pretty hot if it wasn't for all the murder stuff. And I was like, yeah, but people who follow me would think that. People who follow me would think that even with the murder stuff. Alright. Coming to Philly again week after this? Oh, cool. Yeah, definitely come say hi. Where do I go? document. What's our first document? Mrs. Grant, or sorry, Ms. Grant. You may receive requests for information from a Mrs. Lisa Park of Leadville, Colorado, in the coming weeks concerning the resignation and hospitalization of her husband, Wayland, which is us. If so, please forward them to my personal attention. Wayland Park, former consultant contract 8208, resigned due to previously undiagnosed mental illness. I personally visited Mrs. Lisa Park and her sons and broke the news to them, with the silver lining that Murkoff Psychiatric will be graciously providing treatment. Mrs. Park had some less than charitable things to say about myself and the Murkoff Corporation. I assured her that with her power of attorney, she could try to fight the doctor's diagnosis of her husband's illness. However, if it were discovered that he resigned under false pretenses, his insurance would be canceled and the family would be saddled with his not insignificant healthcare costs. Hopefully she understood. But if she insists on making a nuisance of herself or tries to get around me, please let me know. This is one I want to take care of personally. Yours, Jeremy Blair. Well, that seems not good, but, you know, what can you do? Ooh, there's where we go. Okay, I was gonna say. I gotta go somewhere. Any treats in here for me? Any delicious batteries for me to eat? Come on, you know I love to eat a delicious battery. And how many games do you get to play a waif guy? Resident Evil 7 and 8 spring to mind. Resident Evil 7 is especially unique in that, in order to get the good ending to the game, you have to choose to save your wife that you've, like, not spoken to all game, and you also cut your hand off over, like, the girl who's been helping you all game. You need to be, like, a real dyed-in-the-wool wife guy to get the good ending to Resident Evil 7. I feel like I want to look down this regular hallway first, before I get too ahead of myself. Is there a reason that I'm not just like walking down this hallway? Is it locked? Is it? No, but there's a battery, baby! Come on, let me pick that battery up. There we go. Let's go! I knew there had to be a battery around here. Yum, 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 yum. Guys, I found out just last night, or maybe it was the night before. Apparently I'm followed by McGruff the crime dog. And like he followed me first. Like it wasn't like I followed McGruff the crime dog after finding smart kids. I can only guess McGruff the crime dog read the Vice article that was written about the tweet I did about the Smart Kids album, and he followed me. This seems fine. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna learn the lesson. So true. I jokingly was like, McGruff, come on the stream, and I genuinely got set like the contact info to contact McGruff to get McGruff on the stream. I was like, oh man, this is a dangerous weapon you're giving me. Woo! Who are you?
Don't you look at us. I love him.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Nobody special. That's the thing. I have no idea. I have no clue. But I'm really intrigued now, you know? Yeah, everyone chill out. We gotta talk to this dog.
I made it! Nick can save me. Can you climb up? I'm coming, Cooper! I just have to lock the... There.
Lock handcuffs to open the door. Alright, well, we got keys to find. I have no idea. But, like, it's very clear that, like, McGruff was prepared to be asked onto his stream. Like, I was like, hey, you know, jokingly, McGruff, come on the stream. And it was just immediately, like 5 seconds later, boom, contact info. Hit this up. We can make that happen. I was like, And it's a verified account. It's not just like a random account. Like, I'm perplexed, but I'm intrigued. What can I say? I love dogs. Oh, I can't turn back, eh? Huh, that's the way I thought I would have to go. MK, burlap sack of 100 Bad Dragon Diegos. Alright, let's get over here. Yeah, they need to bring back the chat feature! We used it so much! Ooh, so is this our first killer? The guy from the room we just saw. Gabriel Knight with McGruff. That would be great. I think that if we... Because the thing about the McGruff album is it's like... Because it's like a government PSA, you can just play it on stream. There's no copyright strikes for it, really. So I could just do a Smart Kids listening party. Because we've... In addition to tracking down McGruff, we seem to have tracked down... I haven't asked if he'd be on the stream yet, but we tracked down the guy who actually worked on the music for Smart Kids. I was thinking maybe I could book them both on the same day. Like, separately, back to back. We'll do a listening party in between the two. Ah! No! Ouch! Excuse me. Alright, let's go. Ah! He got me. Max out electrochemistry run. Yeah, you're right. My wife is messaging me while I'm streaming and trying to convince me to get a Casper dog bed for Bagel. I personally do not think it's necessary. Let's sneak. Bagel does not need the podcast bed. I understand why one might feel that way. She does not actually need it, though. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she does. Quick, somebody make a large donation so I can buy a Casper dog bed for Bagel. Bagel needs a monthly loot crate of, you know... Bagel needs a HelloFresh, account. Oh, man. No. Don't make this... Okay, come on. Don't make the same mistake twice.
Mine! You were mine!
Woo! Give me a bed I can hide under. Yes. Woo! Ah, shit, he saw me. I didn't realize you were in the room already, bro. Ah! Oh, shit, that's it's because that's a circle. God damn it. This one starts harder than the other one. I guess it makes sense. It's like post-game content. Bagel is home. She's downstairs, yeah.
I made it. I think it's safe. Can you climb up? I'm coming, Cooper. I just have to walk.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna wait till he goes into there and try to walk by him. Or sneak by him, not just walk by him. I'm gonna walk by him, see if it doesn't make him mad. You know, it'll be fine. He'll probably be chill about it. Yeah, the same is true of me, MK. I also used to basically live in 2 rooms. Now I have a whole kingdom. These are not new glasses. These are my same glasses as before. Oh, crochet cats, thank you. It's not even a top, it's a dress. He's so naked, it's ridiculous. Alright, man. I was a little bold. I feel like there should have been a step in between you noticing and not noticing there, where you were like, oh, maybe I'm hearing something? Woo! There we go.
I can smell you.
Smell these nuts. Get out of here. Thank you, crochet cats. It used to have like a mesh part here, but it got ripped and I just cut it off. I still think it looks okay. But it is slightly edited.
You're so clever.
Oh, he broke the door off. Okay, that's why I can't shut the door. Yeah, what does he like puts his power saw away, he just like sticks it in his ass? Like what the fuck is that animation? Yeah, man, for sure. Okay, what's up? You wanna help me? I could use it.
Just for a moment. I just need to. Let me just. I need to tell you a secret. Do you
Alright, I get it. Let's go. Ooh, okay, there's our handcuff key we were looking for. I feel like maybe I should have looked in these rooms before I picked that up, in case there was something in here. Or in case something was triggered by me picking it up, one or the other. Exactly, it's nature's pocket. God wouldn't have given us them if we weren't supposed to put, you know, bone saws and whatnot in there. Man, this is a really wet place. I noticed he has a key too. I wonder if I could take the key off any of these dead guards. If so, that's cool. Case M1200705. Author Ethan Sriskandrara. I think that's for now. God, that's a hell of a name. At the time of Miss Chow's termination, the psychosomatic effects of the morphogenic engine on female employees and patients have been well established. Already more than 7 female employees and patients had reached fictitious half-term pregnancies in a matter of weeks for miscarrying the non-existent child, 5 of them fatally. Female employees were moved to higher floors in the facility than in other buildings, and eventually entirely off Mount Matt. Okay, so women are like allergic to this thing. It like kills them. Okay. Or I guess female employees is probably a better way to put that. Regardless. The critical secrecy of Project Wallrider necessitated secrecy and the motivating factor for the reassignments and terminations, resulting in perceived injustice from several terminated parties. Yeah, no shit. You didn't tell them. Ms. Cho succeeded in acquiring a court-ordered FOIA, Freedom of Information Act, release of the documents surrounding her termination. Those documents need to be generated and post-dated, providing ameliorating information while skirting the relevant secrecies of the project. Please advise. Yeah, this office is creepy and wet. Lore reason to get out of making female character models. You might be right, Todd. If so, that's the best one since Battle Tanks Global Assault, which is a game where you play a guy who drives a tank in a world where 99% of women were wiped out by a virus, so everyone goes to war to fight over who gets to have the wives. Didn't even see him, I don't need to. You could always just not fuck with me. You could not find another way. Why don't they use the smaller males as well? Well, you see, today it seems obvious to use the smaller males as wives, but it was made in like the 90s or early 2000s or something for the N64. We didn't have the technology. Oh, it's that scene from Saw 2. Come on! Come on! Woo! Yeah, Bat, you make a 5 foot. Why would you not kick that down? Why would you punch that down? Alright, I think it's time. Number 2. Ah. A beer as cold as the Rockies. Coors Light, my friends. It's whatever their fucking motto is. Okay, it is cold as the Rockies. That's such a funny motto for a beer to have. Hey, what's your distinguishing feature of your beer? You know, it's really cold. Is it good? It's really cold. Hagao. God, the Hagao's points are going down so much. Yeah, they can't really market it on flavor, that's true. It reminds me of I was in a band with this guy Dave, and he once claimed that the motto for Shock Top was, "It's cold, you'll drink it." And I think about that a lot. I think about like beer brands that I don't like the taste of. Fun fact, in Halo multiplayer, they switched out the male and female body types to just various versions of the male body, but with smaller, with wider hips and with smaller shoulders. There's female characters in the Halo multiplayer? I thought you were just on Master Chief. Again, I guess I haven't played the Halo multiplayer in God knows how long. Yeah, it's kind of like liquid bread, nobody special. There's good beers, but yeah, you're not wrong to say it's bready. I don't see anything in here. You can be Spartan, Chad the Spartan, and Femboy Spartan. I like that. That's fun. It's funny to see things like that happen. It's funny to watch companies in real time realize, like, Thighs High's Light Up Keyboard Boys is like a market, a sub-market of their game's fan base. It's funny. Brent Boss with a follow. Thank you so much. Excerpt from the recordings of Dr. Bruce Newhouse, MD, employed by Mount Massive Hospital, 1958 to 1965. Father Clark. Far be it from me to lie to a man of God, so let me at least say I'll do my personal best to improve the safety of your working conditions. I and the rest of the staff truly appreciate everything you do for our patients. And if you feel threatened by anyone in particular, Simply let us know, and we can either increase the chemical restraints or administer a lobotomy or similar calming procedure. Don't underestimate the contributions your servants. I'm gonna start this sentence over. Don't underestimate the contribution your sermons offer to our patients, especially considering the depth and necessarily chaotic nature of hypnotherapy. Our patients need the bedrocks of God and family. Not all our poor unfortunates have families to call upon, and so the burden and calling is yours. We are all of us relying on your faith and hard work. All right. Yeah, everyone's getting hypnotized here, and they're like doing like weird sleep therapy on them. They're trying to figure out like how to like put somebody in a hypnotic state you have full control over. Like hypnotizing someone and then you can make them do whatever you want and they won't remember it. That's like the stated goal of the morphogenic engine. Yeah, exactly. They're trying to do like Jeffrey Dahmer brain experiment shit. But we found out at the end of the last game that the guy who invented this whole program was like a former like Operation Paperclip Nazi scientist. So, not a lot of, you know, not a lot of rules against doing that stuff over there. Ooh, okay, so sidle along here. It turns out the Nazis were the bad guys. The Nazis were the bad guys? You mean the guys who saved Joseph at the end of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Season 2? They're the bad guys? I don't understand. I haven't finished World War II yet. Well, delicate friend, if they find a way to use the morphogenic engine to do sissy hypno or whatever, I'll let you know. Should be batteries in here. Yes! Alright. Let's go. Our boyfriend's around here somewhere. Oh well, let's case this place out. Nothing! Not a single usable item or hiding place in there. What a letdown. Alright, that's locked.
I told you, stupid. I keep moving, Graham.
Can't wait to read Dr. Wernicke's documents in game on confusion induction. Alright, let's load up.
I know you're close.
Whoa, how did you? Man! Ah! How did you? Man, I didn't even see where you came from! That was dressy because that's what video. Yeah, no, nothing happened here. This is just what game. These are just gamer house here. Fuck! Come on! Alright, I could have done that better. I was too focused on going that one way, I didn't actually, like, look around the room. This place is so labyrinthian, Dr. Rowe. Oh no! Usually there's an opening at the top of those kind of stacks. Not this time. Squeeze! Music stopped. I think we're okay.
What do you see? Who am I? Idiot. There. Now you see. Now.
Not my problem. I didn't see anything. Your secret's safe with me, Spider-Man. Thank you for the hydrate. There we go. I go in here? No. Lauren Barger Cat. Arby, that's right. Thank you for being a big stretch when I do a big stretch. It's an important part of the stream. It's not even a poisonous gas. He'd just be farting in there. He's sealed in there. I make this sound involuntarily if you give me Pokemon cards. I play Magic the Gathering. Thank you. Oh, yes. Ah! Alright, well, you can do what you want, man. It's not my problem. E237 is a light flashing right now. $40K. Ooh, $40K seems cool. I never played $40K. The Beyblade girl. Yes. Oh, yeah. I miss her really bad. That was funny. I used to date this girl who is a, it's like an OnlyFans porn star. Pretty successful one, frankly. And which is why I'm not naming her, because some of you probably know who it is. And she would, like, come out of her room from, like, recording pornography. And then her squeaky little voice would be like, will you play Beyblades with me? Like, still, like, just completely naked, you know, like, literally immediately post-pornography. So, like, full face of makeup, eyelashes, completely naked, with her Beyblade arena and her sack of Beyblades. And she would ask me to play Beyblades with her, and I would do it every single time, because it rules. Why would you not do that? Huh. She had so many. It was like an incredible amount of Beyblades. And she knew all the lore behind all of them. Yes, of course Beyblades have lore. Are you ridiculous? Come on. What other reason would somebody play Beyblades if not for the lore? Where are you coming from? Is that you? Oh yeah, that's you. Okay. Well, time to hide under the single bed in here. I think it'll work. He was like, my man was saying Beyblade. Beyblades. Yeah, exactly. If the Beyblades was Better Call Saul, that would be Tess. Yeah, I think he's a cannibal. I think he's trying to eat me. Because he keeps talking about meat. I guess I'll reload my battery before I go for the run. I can't tell. Okay, there. That was literally the thing I wanted to know. I was like, I need him to be.
I can smell you.
Oh shit! Ah shit! I was spoiled by Nun Massacre because in Nun Massacre, if you're like ready for the guy, you can just blow past them before they get a chance to like start their swinging animation. It does not work that way in this game. Shit. Ah, good. We're another teeny tiny little man who fits in vents. Perfect. Another 5-7 king, precisely. Okay, 3, it was 237 was the room that had the light going off in it. Not that I know what that means yet, but just a thing to keep in mind. Yeah, this guy is wild. Yeah, small enough to fit in vents, but strong enough to punch through a brick wall. That's what we call dwarf maxing. Alright, what was the thing that actually happened? I just heard the sound cue and started running. What happened? Okay. That's fine. Markov Psychiatric Systems Project Wallrider. Mount Massive CO, case number 209. Frank Antonio Minera. Therapy status. Minimal morphogenic engine activity, and only at extreme, stages 5 and 6, levels of hormone therapy. Dream states return repeatedly to images of isolation and betrayal. 0 lucid state. Tsuchibara, thank you so much for the follow. Diagnostics. Heavy bronchial accumulation consistent with patients with histories of tobacco and marijuana. Exceptionally low REM activity. Well, that could be because he's the marijuana. Interview notes. At the time of the interview, Frank was down to 155 pounds from his admission weight of 228. He was lethargic and largely non-responsive, exhibiting interest only in the hypnotherapy script pattern 9, Wernicke, concerning drinking blood from the chest of sleeping men. He continues to refuse baths or the attention of a barber outside of general anesthesia, stating, "If I cannot partake, I cannot share." Recommend forced nutrition from Mr. Minera if he cannot find something he likes to eat. I can only assume this is the guy we're up against. Yeah, in addition to, we found that out in the other game, and like to aid, I guess it's to aid in the hypnosis thing. All these subjects are also on some sort of hormone therapy. We don't really know what it is though. We just know it like aids their hypnosis.
Go away. This is my place.
Oh, right there.
You're gonna get me killed. Fuck off.
That's fair, man. Anything on any of the cameras? No, nothing I can say. Wall Rider project. I hear the saw. Where are you? Alright. Step out of here. Yo, it would be so insulting if they put your head in the jar with a separate guy. Like, your head wasn't even valuable enough to be like, ah, this gets its own container. That sucks. Man, that blows. Uh-oh. Oh, he hasn't seen me yet. Get in? Of course not. I don't like the sound of that. Oh, no! Ah! Ah! No! I walked in a circle. I didn't realize what I was doing. Ah, can't open that. I can go in here? Alright. Alright, good. No! 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 Get on the back under the bed! What are you doing? What are you doing? Alright. Yeah, Brent Bust, you're right. I'm not being sensitive enough. They need their, they need to have a roommate. What's your head doing in a jar? Yeah, what's your head doing in a jar with another guy? Seems a little spicy, but, you know, whatever. Alright, let's try this again. It's so funny that X button slams the door in this. It's not like shut the door like a normal person button. You like whip the door shut as loudly as you can. Ah, that's a beer that is cold as its main trait. No. Oh no, oh no, come on. Alright. It is the humble Coors Light. Fox Elliot. I got it from my local corner, like towny corner bar on 4th of July when I needed some extra beers to go with the festivities. What is even my objective? Find the main valve and shut off the gas. Okay. So to say, like, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Main valve, eh? Gas room. Ah! Got it! The mad cats of beers. Coors Light. It's what beer drinkers drink when they're not drinking beer. That's so true. Honestly, though, of all, like, the beers that are not very good, like your, like, cheap domestics, I think Coors Light's pretty alright. The calorie count is low. The flavor is inoffensive. It's fine. Like, if you want to get really nasty with it. Y'all ever had a Hams? I can only describe Hams as tasting like an evil Pilsner. Yeah, exactly, Lila. Hams is the only beer that's barf when you drink it. I just want this guy to leave me alone. There we go. Whew. Also, yeah, if I want to go for a, like a cheap domestic, I like, around here, we have a beer called Narragansett. I really like that. It's kind of like a local PBR. If you're in Pittsburgh, there's one called an Iron City Pounder, which is a great name for a beer. That's a fun one as well. Not my problem. Oh, is this the way I came from? I guess it is, but then again, I guess I don't really know exactly where I'm supposed to be anyway, so I'm gonna come back and look around this way. It seems to be safe enough, so... And they usually bar you off from an area when you're not supposed to go there ever again. Like that. All right. Like, so I guess we're not supposed to go back this way. Up. Nope. Well, there's... Oh, it's because I don't have any I was like, why can't I see anything? I have a night vision on. It's because I don't have any batteries in the fucking thing. Rainer is like that kind. I like that every part, like major city in the country, has their own shitty pilsner. It's such an important part of like the American lifestyle is to drink a pilsner beer that's bad. Sound that? Yeah, it's just your stream. Just hit the refresh on that. You can't actually hear me saying this. Because your sound is out, but refresh your sound. Also, you're gay, you're gay, you're gay, you're gay, you're gay, you get owned, ratio, get owned, you're gay. Don't tell him I said that. It's dark and it's scary. Shortwave radio, eh? Just poking around for that. Greenbelt is a lager. Oh, it's good. Wow, that's an innovation in American local beers that aren't, you know, expensive craft guys. Chef Hathaway, hello! I feel like IPAs are like mostly out, at least as far as like being trendy. There's still a bit much of them for my taste. I'm not a huge fan of them, but at least they're no longer the main trend. What we need is sours to be and saisons to become the main trend again. That was the good time. That was when things were right in this country. Well, this is somewhere new. This is like a Silent Hill 2 area. Can I see through the fog with my... Whoa, no, just the opposite. It actually makes my night vision work terribly. Alright. Just like walking the perimeter. See if I can find any batteries or anything. Unlock? No. Crowbot Rock, no, don't worry. Nobody said you were gay while you were gone. What? What the? What was that? I was so surprised when they made Outlast 2 start in an outside area, because I always felt like the outside areas are the sort of weakest parts of the game. This game is like, its mechanical structure is just so corridor based. When I played Outlast 2, I just was like, I don't know how to play this game outside. Poppy seed lager actually sounds good. Anything less hoppy than an IPA, it feels just like water to me now. You remind me of like the beard and flannel shirt guys you always saw rocking the IPAs 10 years ago when IPAs first hit the scene. Nothing else is strong enough. It's like, okay, you're drinking the Newport cigarette of beer here, though. I feel like there's been IPAs I like, but I always feel like when I have an IPA, I'm like, I kind of just wish this was a regular pale ale. Yeah, exactly, beer nerds. Rex Cool Guy, you make it sound cooler than it is, but calling an IPA sour implies maybe it was good. The thing about IPAs I don't like is they're bitter. Sour beers are great. Huh. But like a nice gose or like a saison or a sour strong ale, if you want to go sour monkey and really wild out. My old bandmate was this very nice guy, very reserved, like, you know, didn't like to show his emotions outwardly kind of guy. He bought a 6-pack of sour monkey thinking it was like a regular 4% sour. It's not. It's like a 9% beer. He woke up the next day, couldn't remember anything. Went to his girlfriend. He was like, what happened? She's like, yeah, Dave, you got really drunk, and then you made me drive around town, and you kept hanging out the window asking if people knew Kirk cocaine. And we did this for about 40 minutes. And then you came home and fell asleep. A smoked beer, huh? There's gotta be a better way. Or at least you know a way. Man, at least hang the phone up and see if you get a dial tone. I need to get in there. How do I get in there? Is there like a way around that I can get up onto something maybe? Guess I'll have to leave and check. Oh, there's a guy in the courtyard. Oh, he's playing basketball. Let's go. This is so far the most accurate portrayal of a mental institution in this. It's just like a guy playing basketball really badly. Oh, is this like some kind of sub flare? Huh. Woo! Ah! Oh, you're just like a normal guy. Okay, hi. Scaring me. Just a regular guy. Come on. Come on! Alright. I agree, Chef Hathaway. There should be pro basketball players who do the granny shot. Team Mario. The Mario sewer theme was one of the first things I ever learned to play on the bass guitar when I was like 14 and first learning how to play bass.
Helix, Magnus. I would like to kill him.
Oh no, not these guys. I guess that's their names, Helix and Magnus. That's the two guys with their dongs out. Yo, I streamed this after doing the Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship. I had to work so hard to not get any dongs on camera during that stream because those guys were all over the end of that game. I was just like, had to like not look at them. Ah, okay, so don't just try to walk by them. Alright. I learned my lesson. Yeah, they're much stronger than me on account of they dicks out.
Helix, Magnus. I would like to kill him. As would I.
You could just not kill me, man. What if you just didn't do that? That would be way better for me. Yeah, I was playing with the band. I had band practice last week. It was a lot of fun. It had been a while. Can I go in here? Okay, yeah, they let me do that. Those guys really only care if I walk by that one spot. Ah! Oh, it was the basketball. Shutting the gate. You're just a guy who plays basketball. Oh, come on. No, don't. No, don't get mad at me. No, no. To be fair, I did work here, so it makes sense that all these guys hate me. It's just like Kill la Kill. Exactly. I love Kill la Kill. I think Kill la Kill is great. Kurt, we've got another one, and I'm not sure you're going to be able to check it off as, quote, psychiatric proximity disorder. Security guard all the way up in the admin block is our latest non-patient employee to start seeing Wernicke's fairy tales. He was never directly exposed to the engine, never even made below level 1 of the building. It would be an enormous breach of protocol and security if doctors were speaking of the wall rider within hearing of a contracted security guard. And seems vanishingly improbable that he would stumble onto such an obscure mythological story all on his own. But it's too similar to the Dr. Samuel case, or the others before him. It's one thing for formerly sane medical personnel to fall under the delusions of their patients. It's another thing entirely for those beliefs to be I don't know, airborne? We need to talk in person. Billings. Influencing human behavior. Operation of TSD. The potential use of psychochemicals in political action operations is well recognized, although it has not been explored as thoroughly as might be expected. Chemical Division includes it as an objective of its program to be prepared to support or make such operations possible. Non-chemical methods of accomplishing political action is also included in the program. Note. Present the above MK Ultra excerpt to Technical Services Division for budgeting and authorization of continued research into the research of Dr. Rudolf Wernicke and Project Wallrider. Autopsy of recovered test subjects shows chemical content of bodies that indicate heavy psychochemical dosage. Alright. Yeah, I agree. I like Kill la Kill better than Gurren Lagann as well. Kill la Kill's the best. Kill la Kill just rules. Kill la Kill's like the best action anime ever made. We're both just running. We're, you know. Yeah, I fell off of Gurren Lagann. I watched like the first 7 episodes or something like that, and I just kind of fell off of it. Whereas Kill la Kill, I couldn't stop watching.
Don't trust them. They'll tell you it's science, but it's not. They were waiting for us in this place. Billy understood. They've always been here.
Excuse me. Batteries? No, nothing. Nothing. Oh no, low frame rate shadows! I'll turn off my AC unit real quick. I'll be right back. That's better. Yeah, he's really going in on that guy. I love the big guy in Kill la Kill who's bigger depending on the situation. Gamagori, the disciplinary committee guy. I love him. The one who's Goku suit is like a gimp suit with a ball gag. He's great. Gamagori is so good. I mean, it opens with him. It opens with Gamagori just like laying the smackdown on some kid. And there's a shot from like the opening of that where it like does like a shot that you would do with like a boom or something, or like a crane where like the camera spins around something, which is, it looks amazing, especially for like an animated piece of media to do that. Yeah, there's a Trigun. Not only is there a Trigun remake, but man, did you guys see the new Vash the Stampede redesign? They're gonna do such messed up things to that guy's cervix on Twitter. No batteries. All right.
Whalen Park. You couldn't just keep your mouth shut. You couldn't just play along. But you're
Talking now.
Do me a favor and die here, Park.
Is that the GTA 5? Yeah, it's the GTA 5 guy. He was in this before he was in GTA 5. Unless you mean voice actor, which case that might actually be true. Oh no! There's that guy. Be quiet, everyone. Just get around the corner. Just get around the corner. Yes! Call that a resounding success. Little Pete from Pete and Pete. I don't mean to shoot you directly in the heart here, but I'm not sure I know who that is. Pete and Pete was before my time. And don't even ask me about space cases. He hasn't even aggroed on me yet. Let's just keep going. Space Cases was like an early 90s sci-fi show on Nickelodeon. It was before my time, but I was like, I remember being very, very young and seeing a commercial for it. But I don't know if I've ever seen an episode of it or anything. But I remember being like just old enough to remember stuff and seeing commercial for it.
Doing his work, whether you know it or not.
Let's go down here.
No more sickness. No more nightmares. I'm not the sick one. You lying motherfuckers. Fuck you.
Oh, it's this guy. Guys should all be nicer to me. Alright, let's see that document. Miscarried profits. Rick. Fun hitting the greens last week. We should make the drive more often. I was reviewing some old test records from the early days of Project Wallrider, and something sparked my interest. Were you following the project back in 2010? Apparently, we had issues with female employees experiencing psychosomatic pregnancies. Something to do with how the morphogenetic engine interacts with the immune system? Look, it's all Greek to me, am I right? It was more often fatal than not. And these were employees, not patients. It's a little hard to sleep under the rug. But the morphogenetic engine in these ladies' marrow was just off the charts. And these are women who were never even exposed to additional hormone therapy. Now, I don't know ppm from a kick in the teeth, but I can read a spreadsheet. And if the projected profits of Project Wallrider are half what they say they are, I've got one question. Why aren't we performing experiments on women? God knows mental illness is equal opportunity affliction. Seems unethical to pass up on such a potential windfall. Sincerely, Jer. Why aren't we killing a bunch of women that work for us?
Block it. Shut it in.
I can only assume they're talking about the big guy. No one at this place has ever even heard of the concept of ethics card. It has never even occurred to them that ethics exist. Everyone here is like constantly just like rubbing their evil little hands together like Snidely Whiplash. Ah, all right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, at least we got a head start. I'm not too stressed out because we got a head start. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Windows open. Come on, carry me through. All right. Must be like barred or chained or something. Ah, that's what it is. All right. You don't know Pete and Pete, but I know Snidely. I know Snidely Whiplash. I've never actually seen the show he is from. Is it Wacky Races? I only know him because, like, his image is such a common trope of evil guy that eventually I was like, what is this character? For those of you who don't know, Snidely Whiplash is your classic, like, evil guy with, like, curly mustache and whatnot. Like, that's where that trope comes from. He's from some show. Ooh, The Groom! Above the knees, below the navel, sliced and sewn on Guston's table. To make a place to push inside, the groom will make himself a bride. Above the knees, below the navel, sliced and sewn on Guston's table. To make a place to push inside, the groom will make himself a bride. And so on, just over and over again. Wonder what that could mean. I'm sure it's fine. He's originally from a World War I cartoon where he tries to stop a carrier pigeon. Ah, I see. Anything over here? Seems like a great place for you guys to hide a delicious battery for me to eat. But to no avail. Ah! Alright, well, that is not the thing to do. Exit via administration block. Okay. Ooh, a battery. Hot dog. Nom 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 nom. Delicious. Can't get through there. I'm gonna go that way, yeah. I'm gonna go look in the big building first. In here. What's this place's deal? Kill us. Burn the building. Worse than death here. Kill us. Kill us. Ah! Maybe he's just having a bad day when he wrote that. Oh, it was Dick Dastardly? It was, okay, and that's not the same person? Look, I just know that I see a curly mustache, and I think it's Snidely Whiplash. Let's move in. They're basically this. I gotcha.
You're one of those Murkoffs up the pictures, aren't you? I want to show you something. Blood will out. There are always drains, always wounds.
Okay, this is really is like crossed. My God. That's a crossed. That's like a certified crossed moment if I've ever seen one.
Go, you fucking show.
I turned the power off, I thought. Does it turn back on? I gotta check that out again. I love this game too, Moot Snake. It's so good. How are you, Moot? We're in Whistleblower technically right now, which I think is probably my favorite leg of the game. Ah, it turns back on, I say. I have to like run. Alright. Ah! There's always a catch. There's always a catch in this game. This way. Yeah, I'll send you the night cam version. Lurking while you work out? Hell yeah. I do that all the time. I'll do my workout in the morning and put on a little stream in the background. Right now I'm doing the opposite of working out, which is to say drinking a beer. But when I do work out, that is how I like to do it. Ooh, that was a wall rider. You know, whatever. Not my problem. Let's keep going. I look. Thank you. I try. That's not good, but that reminds me of the part in Amnesia: The Dark Descent where you're like have to run from the invisible thing in the water that you can only see it move through the water. That's a good classic. We should play that on the stream sometime. That really changed the game as far as horror games went. Okay, I have this. I got in an argument on Twitter, which you know, yes, of course. But I want your guys' opinion on this. How do you define survival horror as a genre? Because I always just thought survival horror was like another name for like horror game. But I got into a big argument with a survival horror elitist who was trying to like survival horror was like a very specific kind of horror game to them. I want your guys' opinion. Ah! Means resource management. Gotcha. Well, see, here's my question then, Line Barger Cat. Is Five Nights at Freddy's a survival horror game? Because it fundamentally is a resource management game, especially the first one. You're managing your power. And the second one, you're managing the wind-up clock. You're like, because the person I was arguing with said that Five Nights at Freddy's is not a survival horror game, which, you know, I can accept that, but I need to understand how people are defining it first. Horror you can't fight. Well, you can fight back in Resident Evil, and that's like the original survival horror game. That's the thing. That the weird thing is, people said the opposite to me. People said it's horror where you can fight back. Yeah, I agree. They definitely usually have more movement than Five Nights at Freddy's, but I guess my question is, like, where do you draw the line, kinda, you know? A gamer, it's scary, but you can have a snack. Yeah, PD port, I agree, but so many people jumped down my throat when I said that Five Nights at Freddy's is a survival horror game, and I wanted to ask you guys what you thought. Because I was like, maybe there's something I'm fundamentally misunderstanding about the definition of survival horror. I survived that? I went in the menu there on accident because I was trying to turn my flashlight on with the same button you do in 7 Days to Die. Okay, oh, I'm glad. Everyone's, honestly, the variety of answers I'm getting is great, because my concern was that, like, there was some fundamental definition of survival horror that I had not heard of, that everybody else was aware of. Where it more just seems to be, like, everybody has, like, a slightly different definition of what it is. Like, some people are thinking survival games with horror elements, some people are thinking, like, Resident Evil likes, like... But it makes you feel better.
To bear our guilt, our gender, a small piece of flesh between us.
But I maintain my point that I think that Five Nights at Freddy's is a good survival horror game, even if it's corny. I think it has a unique gameplay loop that is very innovative.
No sense in pulling a mad dog's tail. We feed him a goat and leave him alone.
There we go. Immersive Sims is a subgenre of survival horror. Yeah, real life is a survival horror. You have limited resources. You can't afford to kill everyone you see. You can die if you make bad decisions. There's puzzles you gotta solve. Not Joe Rogan. Alright, whatever. Yeah, this guy is being extremely unbro by feeding me to the groom.
Quiet! If they catch us, you'll give us to him. The man downstairs. The man. Very bad. Very, very bad. God. Oh, God.
Alright.
Kill the rats! He's here! Inside the walls! Kill him!
I like the little stutter he did there. Inside the walls! Like he's a Rick and Morty character. Alright, we got batteries. Let's keep moving. I was saying, there's definitely something hidden back here. Dr. Ford, I conduct another interview with your patient, Dennis, this afternoon, and I have to agree with your suspicions. In the course of a 40-minute interview, I had wide exposure to all 4 of Dennis's expressed personalities. As near as I could tell, 2 brothers, their father, and their grandfather. They seemed primarily concerned with some sort of life-threatening flood, though there was little consistency between this event having already happened or threatening imminent arrival. The clarity of his delusion and performative nature of the personality's expression certainly suggested malingering. I admittedly fall in the Furensberg camp of categorical skepticism of the dissociative personality disorder, but Dennis's case is clearly invented by an attention-seeking patient, more likely symptoms of gross narcissism or obsessive-compulsive disorder. Continuous shock therapy. Sincerely, Dr. Wolfram. Oh, yeah, that Crowbot Rock, yeah, you're referring to the actual conversation that I was in with the guy. It was a response to some article about the top 30 survival horror games, and it was a bad ranking. To be clear, it was like, if I were to make a ranking specifically to make horror fans mad, it was like that. But somebody got really mad at me, when they were like, 'cause I was like, you know, you could justify Five Nights at Freddy's in the top 30 survival horror games if you condensed the whole series into one game. It was like hugely influential, has a unique gameplay loop, like the way it structures its lore is cool, you know. And this guy got super, was like, well, they could call it, you know, they could call it favorite games, but it doesn't make it the best games. And I was like, you're a grown man. Do you not understand that best to me is like not an objective metric? You're like an adult. Your bio says that you work at some game studio as like the head of it. You don't understand that best is not like a quantitative metric? Yeah, exactly. Silent Hill 2 was number 28. Which is out. It was just like, everyone was just getting mad that so many games were above Silent Hill 2. Which, to be fair, Silent Hill 2 was like one of the greatest pieces of horror gaming of all time. But it was, I genuinely think it was like a troll. It was like a hate click article because it was just too perfect. Just got back. Welcome back, Alice. Oh yeah, Silent Hill 2 is a great game. Like, get me wrong, the ranking was definitely the farm hate clicks. But it was very funny to see a grown man acting like, well, this is an objectively the best game. It's like, well, yeah, objectively the best anything doesn't exist. And then they were like, yeah, well, it can be like best selling. I was like, surely you understand that this word means different things in different contexts. But the answer was no. No, he didn't.
There he is! What do you think? Oh, he'll do. Wait! For once we agree.
Go, 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 go. Huh.
He got away! The groom will have us!
Oh, I get it. Those guys are trying to capture me for the groom so that they themselves don't get groomed. Okay. That's the verb form of when the groom gets you, right?
Give him other flesh, and he spares ours. Fucking idiot. He delivered his own self to Gluskin's hell.
Time to deliver my own self to Gluskin's hell. I'm gonna actually tweet that he's about to show up. Oop. All right. It's dark and spooky down here. If you want my opinion. Yeah, this is kind of standard groom stuff. His vibes are impeccable. He's so gross. I love it. Adeline, so often I've had the reaction in this to be like, wow, you could just put that in a video game, huh? That's crazy. Well, anyway. I forgot how extreme this game gets. But I mean, we played Harvester on stream, and Harvester had, like, some stuff I couldn't even imagine you could put in a video game. So, I think we'll be okay. Bloodline Twisty33, thank you for the follow. Cherry Pie Roar, thank you for the follow. This is decorated like your living room is what, like a bunch of sewing machines and like a force femme dead body? I love the groom. He's like reverse Buffalo Bill. Oh. That's him. That's our man. I don't know where to go, though.
Did I frighten you? I'm awfully sorry. I didn't mean to.
I love him.
We've met before, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen your face. It may be just before I woke up.
Yeah. You were the guy I saw get put in the machine.
Being here with you. Let me see you. You don't have to be alone anymore. You could make me whole. I could fill that emptiness inside you.
Wait for me.
Ah! No! Let me go! I'm done. Ooh, he kills you in 2 hits. Jesus. His voice. This is what I'm saying. He's great. His voice acting is great. His design is great. Everything about the groove is such a good killer. His whole, like, you don't have to be alone anymore. I can feel the emptiness inside of you. It's so good.
Did I frighten you? I'm awfully sorry. I didn't mean to. Though it seems like it's real now, being here with you. Let me feel you. You don't have to be alone anymore. You could make me whole. I could fill that emptiness inside you.
I don't know where I'm going, but away from him is just going to be my priority at this time. Welcome home. Love makes a house a home and a wedding dress. Oh, he sewed the wedding dress. He have a whole, and he's got a diagram here showing an X over the groin and like bringing in the hips and stuff. It's like a diagram of like how to make a male body look female. God. Oh, this is the room he started in too. Okay.
When I was a boy, my mother often
I'm gonna bring the volume up a little bit so you guys can hear him better. Oh no, Outlast son, did you crash on me? Did you crash on me? That's okay. We'll give you a quick restart and we'll hop right back into it. It is reloading. There we go. Alright, we're back. Oh good, and we're like right here. We didn't lose like any progress at all, pretty much. We lost like 30 seconds of progress.
When I was a boy, my mother often said to me, get married, son, and see
How happy you.
happy you will be.
God, he's so good.
I looked all over, but no girlie can I find who seems just like the
Oh, that. Am I the little girl you have in mind? Oh god. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Oh no, I just heard him open the door. Okay. I think I lost him, hopefully. She was the song he's singing right now, she was a girl and the only pearl that daddy needed, a good old-fashioned girl. God. And as we established before, he's like very lethal. He hits you twice. You're done. He's yeah! Most normal rockabilly guy. No. No, 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 no! You could. Oh.
I want you.
No! I can't jump over that! What do you mean? Oh no! No! Oh crap. Oh man!
Something like that to yourself. Rather die than be with me. Than die.
God, he's so good.
Can we continue?
Bring the volume up a little bit more. All his line reads are so good. I want you guys to hear him. There we go. Go a little louder than we normally go. A woman's work is never done on the wall. God. I forgot how much I love this guy. Oh, we're limping now. We can't run anymore. Cool. That's great. Keep shutting these doors behind me. There's no place like home. If mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. His design is so good. He would be so cheesy if he wasn't so terrifying.
These idiots and lunatics see it. But when I look deeper, when anyone the smell of my love's arbor. Darling, can't hide from me. You make yourself a gift for me. A delicacy to be unwrapped and unwrapped again.
He locked us in.
And savored.
Oh,
Here
no.
we go.
Oh, man.
I've been a little vulgar. And I want to say I'm sorry. I just... You know how a man gets when he wants to know. But after the ceremony, when I've made an honest woman of you, I promise I'll be a different man.
You made an honest woman of you.
I want a family, a legacy, to be the father I never had. I'll never let anything happen to our children. Not like... I know you must be just as eager as I am to consummate our love. But try to enjoy the anticipation. Here, darling. This will help you relax.
David, I could also go for a crunch wrap. Can you get me one? Oh, no. Yeah, the 12-hour gas, you know.
Darling, I need you to try to bleed less. I know the fair sex often endure the same wounds with more suffering, but you really need to make an effort. No, I'm so sorry, darling. Love isn't for everybody. Hold still now, darling. All these unsightly hairs. Oh, silky smooth, like a little girl again. Now the more delicate bits.
No! No, don't! Please!
Oh, God! You've given up. You're ugly. You've given up on love. You're not even worth stringing up. Oh, God. Bleed for you. And
There's a reason why when I went to play Outlast, I was like, oh, I don't remember much about Outlast. I remember the groom. There's a reason.
You have amazing bone structure. Such soft skin. You're going to be beautiful.
Yeah, we're really
A
doing
woman
this.
has to suffer some things. It's not pleasant, I know. But just try to endure. For my sake. For the sake of our children. It won't take long. A few snips of the flesh here and here. Cut away everything vulgar. A soft place to welcome my seed. To grow our family. The incision will hurt. And the conception. And birthing is never easy. I'll make the cut fast. Just close your eyes and think of much better.
You notice we did get cut.
Get back here!
Go, go, go. Let's get out of here. Oh, I have no batteries. Oh, is that the wood? Okay. How many times does he think he needs to try this before it works? Well, you'll get it right eventually, right? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Please, leave me alone. I can't run. This is our run now, for the record. Like, this is our max speed. Oh, no. Oh, holy shit. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, God, he's so close. Our feet may leave home, but not our hearts. No, what? I didn't know where I needed to go. Ah, he got me. Yeah, Arby, you raise a good question. Not that much time has passed since this whole place like went belly up. He's really been working overtime. I'm trying to be patient, kitten. Now get in the private channel now. No, not the text channel, the voice channel. And turn your camera on. He like, I mean, he basically is that. He was literally was like, you know, he basically called us like daddy's little girl. Like, ah! Oh no! No! Finally, a good use for the look over the shoulder option. Ah! I gotta go. We managed to close it in his face. All right, go this way. Close it. Oh man, I gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. I can't fucking jump. All right, I'm dead. Yeah. No. All right, yeah, you got. God, you were absolutely leaving no room for error. Which is fair. I can still, you know. His kill animation is cool, where he like you just see like him place his foot on your face. I was like, ooh. We got this time. This time we're not gonna get, you know, Discord daddied. This time we're gonna be okay. Let's try to bait him around the table a little bit. What side you taking? That side? Wait, do you not see me yet? Oh, you don't. You don't.
You could have been beautiful.
Ho ho ho. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. Ah! Go go go. Okay, he's not even close. We got a lot of runtime this time. Fucking, where do I go in this room? Ouch. Where do you want me to go in this room, man? I don't know where to go in this room. Alright, you got me. Do I have any fun? Who said you're what, Discord daddy? If like fun stories of the real kind of what, Rockabilly guy? I don't know a lot of Rockabilly guys. Rockabilly is like really entwined with like car culture stuff. I dated a guy who was really into Rockabilly for a while. The only Rockabilly band that ever appealed to me though was Reverend Horton Heat. I think Reverend Horton Heat kind of bangs. Yeah, Reverend Horton Heat goes in. It hurts your daddy bad as a banger. Have I seen those YouTube videos, guys, who teach you how to rumble and earn a Rockabilly nickname? No, but that sounds great. I want to learn how to rumble and get a Rockabilly nickname. There we go. All right. Out the window? Oh, man. Oh, I broke my leg there. Oh, man. I'm hurt really bad. Ironically, I land on my dick and balls. I land on the fence with him and it chops him right off. Oh no! What an ironic fate! Well, we're away from him for the time being, at least. Find the key to access the mail ward. Rex Cool Guy going, no! No, there was time now! I had time now! While gesturing to your perfectly detached dick and balls. I didn't mean to reload that, but oh well. Oh, you're dead. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Why are we here? When did he have time to do this? There's so many of them. And they all have like breasts sewn on, and you can see like the incisions in the groin from the saw blade where he tried to make the vagina. Oh man, this is bad. If we ever have a stream meetup, this is what it's gonna look like. Oh no. This song, I don't know if this song was written for this or if they're just using some old song, but it's perfect. You know, RV, I'm pretty sure we're actually the ones to say no to this one. Very good. Seems like there would be a path around here, but there's not. I don't understand. I should keep my battery off. I don't need it. Looking for a key. When do you get a gun? Oh, I wish. I would love to have a gun in this. That would make the groom much less threatening if I could just shoot him with a gun. Oh, my darling, you seem to have shot me with a gun and killed me. How droll. Yeah, I shoot an old-timey blunderbuss. Exactly. I shoot him with a Tommy gun. Oh no. Ugh. Where do I go? Where do I go? Oh, there we go. There's a key in the birdie's hand. I see. Oh yeah, go die. Male ward key. Finally, I can unlock my male ward.
Crazy bitch.
No! You're so fast, man! Women, am I right? So yeah, essentially his thing is like, before he was in the morphogenic engine here, because that's what turned him into the group, but he was already a serial killer of women. And so it's like, when they put him in the morphogenic engine, it's like created this thing where he's like trying to create a structure in the all-male prison where he can still murder women. Oh god, it's so good. He's just such a creepy character. Yeah, he's got huge nice guy vibes, absolutely. Massive nice guy vibes. You're so fucking fast, man! God damn! I guess I gotta like slam the door or something. That's detectives, in my experience, they're very nice to me, so. I haven't had that problem. When does he say it's grooming time? I'm beginning to groom. Let's hide. Man, he's out there somewhere. I don't like this.
All of you, whore. Judgment, your little swinish eyes.
Ah, that. Okay, over there. Watch for him. Come on in. Come into the room and like go walk to the far side of the room. I'm gonna sneak by your ass. Oh, fuck, I can't go that way. Ah, no! Ah, it was worth a try. Damn! Alright, he's not easy to get around. But I'm not giving up. Let's go, let's go. Get my key. The thing that rules about this guy is he's like the kind of villain that would be in a feminist horror movie, but the subject matter is very clearly handled by someone who is not interested in that at all. I think it's like they've like accidentally stumbled onto like the world's most perfect slasher. It's so good. Accurate to escaping a nice guy. Yeah, truly. Go, can I get out the door? Yes. Get in the vent, get in the vent. Whew. Yeah, you can't follow me in here. Whew. That was a barely, but... So can make this about the fault of women in the end. Yeah, exactly, Dooku. That's why Tenebrae is such a funny movie. Tenebrae is like a movie about like somebody was like, "Hey, are you like a misogynist or something?" And he was like, "Maybe I am. What if I'm a little evil with it?" Brent Bus, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Super appreciated. But yeah, I just think the Groom is such an interesting villain because this like whole thing is like, what if men had to be afraid of men in the same way women do? It's cool, you know. It's obviously I'm sure you guys have gotten that already, but it's just such a cool character.
One more. I tried, and I tried. You all betrayed me. You can hang like the rest of them. Heavier than you look. If this is you on the honeymoon, I hate to imagine our anniversary. Hold still.
Woo!
God damn it, what are you? Ah! Oh, damn it, darling! No, you need to behave.
Oh, I can do a thing. Oh, I didn't realize I could do a thing. There's never been a quick time event the rest of this game. Rex cool guy, he's so good. So I'm saying, like, his whole shtick is like an old school boomer, like, hate my wife kind of thing.
One more.
Like, he does casual misogyny to men.
You all betrayed me. You can hang like the rest of them.
Let's try this again.
Heavier than you look. If this is you on the honeymoon, I hate to imagine our anniversary. Hold still. God damn it, what are you? Ah! Oh, damn it, darling! No, you need to behave! Ah!
Wrong, bitch. happened?
We could have
Oh,
been beautiful.
Who's getting penetrated now? As we crawl down this hallway. Male ward. This dude's got big Igor vibes. Salus, nicely. Human resources and corrections. Jermaine Delaire? This exactly. This is where they store all the different types of males: alpha males, beta males, sigma males, omega males. Gamma males. Those aren't even released to the public yet. Theta males. Those are science. You know, those are still being developed. I think we walked through the female ward in the first game, but as we found in the document here, like there's no women have been in this prison since they started this program, so there wasn't like there was any women to see. Do they have your personal favorite failed males? Yes, they do. No girl block. Well, I think what they realized when they're making this game is that no matter how hard they tried to make a scary female killer, it just made the gamers hornier. So eventually they're like, we just gotta get rid of it. It's just, we can't scare them with this. You guys are impenetrable. And then they thought, what if they weren't impenetrable? And so that's how they made the groom. Dear sirs, the groundwork has been laid to ensure an uneventful egress for Rudolf Wernicke from structural and financial systems at Mount Massive. His advanced age should alleviate any suspicions among contractors and employees, among whom he's been cheerfully nicknamed the Crypt Keeper. And legally speaking, he died years ago. I understand patients 143068, 142791, and 148681 have already been scheduled for transit. We're all terribly excited about the obvious profit potential of this new project. My researchers combed through Wernicke's files and found no mention of these lucid dreamers. I think we can safely assume Wernicke was sufficiently distracted by the partial success of patient Billy Hope, along with his own infirmity, to be ignorant of the real discovery at hand. Even minimal exploitation of these resources is hard to overestimate. I only hope the new faculty is sufficiently shielded to allow female staff, so I can see what comes with my own eyes. Respectfully, Helen Granite. Any failed heroes in there? Trupfug, is that you?
Multiple officers down.
They're under attack from the Wall Rider. It's funny that like the game revolves around the Wall Rider and stuff, but like it's by far the least interesting antagonist. Like the Groom and Dr. Krager and what's his name? It's the big guy. I'm blanking on his name. The Juggernaut guy. Like they're all much more interesting antagonists. The naked guys. Alright, before we hit the next enemy, I'm going to use a quick restroom. I'll be right back. If you go anywhere, I am going to freak out. Hello! I'm back. We had some requests for stuffed animals, and I hadn't had stuffed animals recently. But I made the choice to go and change that while I was gone. So here's this guy. He doesn't really fit in the frame on account of his tremendous size. His name is Henry. But he's my largest stuffed animal. My second largest is Blahash. Yeah, he's something of my groom. Wait a minute. Why could I walk? Why could I walk around it again? I, like, messed my leg up really, really bad. I'm just fine now? That seems like a bit of an oversight. It's just the pre-wedding jitters. That makes sense. It's a shame that the groom dies. He was getting so close. Like, the logic was sound. He just hadn't got it down yet, you know? Transfer authorization for patients. Oh, it's all the patients listed in the last document. Okay. Level triple black security protocols, including chemical restraint, physical restraint, and separate adaptive hyperbaric chambers are to be used at all times in transit. Chemical stimulation is highly recommended for all personnel within 500 meters of the patients. Attempts at communication should be assumed to be hallucinations and disregarded. Facial disfigurement should not be taken as a sign of lost acuity. They are physically blind, but not unseeing. Note, security clearances for Project Wallrider will not apply to information regarding these patients. New security clearances will be issued and appropriate protocol assigned. Learning about medicine. Yeah! He's gonna be like, there was an easier way! The groom watches the Danish girl once and just starts punching holes in the wall at how stupid he feels. Locked. Oh, sorry. All right. Pardon me. Groom, you would have loved Twitter. Yeah, truly.
Mr. Park. How the fuck are you still alive? Let's make a deal.
He's talking to me.
You help me, I'll help you. God, I'm stuck like a pig.
Where are you? Where the hell is this guy talking to me from? This would be so funny. Mr. Park, please, Mr. Park, help me! And I'm like walking around and I'm like, fucking oh, right here. I knew you were faking it, you shithead.
No one can know. No one. Oh God! Oh Christ in heaven! How to get out? No! No! No, please! No! No!
Ooh. Chunky. Ghost guy. That is the Wall Rider, which is the main antagonist of the main game. My guess is I'm gonna walk out here and just get mowed down, but we'll see. This guy is like built Ford tough. My god, I've gotten stabbed. I've fallen and snapped my ankle twice. Got my balls chopped off. I got hung, or hanged rather. Oh, I can just leave? Oh, I leave in the Jeep of the other main character? I steal his car? What to say? Come on, K-turn, K-turn, K-turn! Go, go, go! Woo! I am whistleblowing about
Press
the...
that button. There's no going back, Mr. Park. There's enough hard evidence in that video file to make a world of shit for our friends at Murkoff. You got out of Mount Massive alive, and we've done everything in our power to cover your tracks. But our enemies are twitching and malicious corporate paranoics with resources you're too moral to imagine. You won't be the only target. Anyone you care about, your wife, your child, there'll be nothing to Murkoff but ways to hurt you. I need you to understand the bridge you're crossing here. You will do irrevocable damage to the company. You might even get close to something like justice. But once you click upload, your life is over. Everyone you love is fucked. But it's the right thing to do. Is hurting Murkoff worth that much to you?
Honestly, probably. Yeah, it's worth it. We're doing it. Yeah. That's right. Die for the cause, baby. Just as I don't know. I've never tried not to. It's always seemed like it's always been what I would actually do. You joined XCOM. I wish it was joined. I love XCOM. I'm a massive XCOM fan. The only reason I have not streamed XCOM is because I feel like watching me like slowly and meticulously manage units would probably be super boring for you guys, but I'm a huge XCOM fan. Maybe for like my birthday I'll play it or something. You know, I might actually have to do Outlast 2 now. The first time I did it, I didn't like it that much, but I didn't get that far into it, so I didn't really give it a fair shake. And if I did it on stream, I'd be forced to do it. Exactly, Mel. It's like, this is the same thing Resident Evil... Oh yeah, you even said they did Resident Evil, yeah. Do you want to help this person that you just don't know at all? Or you want to do, like, you know, something that interacts with the plot? It's like, well, I kind of want to do the thing that interacts with the plot, honestly. My XCOM micromanaging. I'll do it sometime. We'll do an XCOM stream and I'll name the characters after donors. Like if you contribute during the stream, I'll name a character after you and you can get killed. Or not! Or maybe you don't! Maybe you become an excellent sniper. You guys want to see Bagel before we go? I can do that for you. I'll go fetch her. Let me get a bunch of bagels in the chat. Just start spamming bagels until I get back. With Bagel. She's here. A creature. This really is like the peak funniest looking an animal can look. Spagelius, yeah, exactly. Nice. She's such a noble creature. Yeah, she's a little sleepy. She's been enjoying a nice Benadryl recently. Her rash is all healing up. We got her back to the vet and we got her back on her meds. Thank you guys so much for the week that we raised funds for Bagel's meds. I super appreciate it. Thank you so much. And Bagel says thank you as well. God. She smells like this weird combination of like corn chips and magic mushrooms. It's not pleasant. Allegedly. Perfect creature. Biggie does need a Manny, I agree. I gotta get on that. Alright, well, we finished our game, so I think that I'm gonna wrap up a little early today, and I'm gonna work on some merch inventory, because we got new shirts and tank tops coming. So, I'm gonna go crack into that. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in. Find someone to raid into. I'll raid into Casey. Alright, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Bagel merch is actually coming. I actually have great news for you. Bagel merch is coming very soon. Probably by like the fall. Bye bye. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in. Go say hi to Casey for me.